All right, Team Cherry, we have to talk about Bilewater. This is has to be one of the worst areas and runbacks for sure in the game, and that's for a couple reasons. It's all the environmental damage and all the annoying big old flying roaches, man. Um, First of all, the roach thing, disgusting. Second of all, the fake bench that leads you to drop into a pool of maggots. Like that's just cruel. Okay. The run is difficult and annoying, and not because of the difficulty of the enemies. It's because at one small mistake, basically it puts you into an area or a situation of feeling like you need to restart the run because of the maggots that eat away at your health. Right. So this for me took me at least over 10 tries, probably somewhere close to 20. And I had to end up Googling if there was even another bench in the location because of the sign that led you to the fake bench. And the point of the area is to get to the boss at the top of the map, right? So um, you find the bench, that's the fake one. And then, similar to Hunter's March, where you had the bench that gave you damage, this one, there is no bench, right? And then there is no signal or location or another sign to a second one. Basically, I had to end up leaving the game to Google a map to see if there's another bench close by. And that takes a little bit away of the experience. Anytime I have to leave the game to try to find a resource, I think that takes away from the point. The bench in this case is hidden in a secret location on the other side of the map. And I think that's a little ridiculous. You have to drop into festive waters to find it. And for most people, if you're below half health, right, they aren't willing to risk it because they're trying to make it to the boss. So they're not even thinking about exploring at this point. And the goal isn't even supposed to be finding a bench, it's supposed to be getting to the top level. And so at least a sign that points to the general vicinity would encourage the player to keep looking. But I think for most people, because if you think that's the only bench that you have at the bottom of Bilewater, then I think most people would probably abandon this area altogether. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. My name is Titan. I'll see you in the next one. Lord have mercy.